My name is Jay Johnson. I'm a proud resident of Montclair, New Jersey. Love this community. I loved this community while I was in office in Washington. I'd come home about once a month. I want to apologize for any time my Secret Service motorcade blocked your access to Krausers or the YMCA. I want to thank the Sheriff's Office. Closer to the mic. I want to thank the Sheriff's Office for the support that he gave me when I was here visiting. I served this nation in national security and homeland security for President Obama. You all remember him, right? I served back in the days when the words national security and homeland security were not dirty words. Today we come together to engage in something that is as American as our red, white, and blue flag. This nation was founded by protest, by those who refused to submit to the rule of the king. We then invited the tired, the huddled masses, those who yearn to be free, to follow us to this continent. We condemned other nations that engaged in politically motivated prosecutions at the will of the autocrat. Other nations where government agents in black hoods grabbed the unsuspecting off the streets in the dark of night. Other militaries that patrol the streets of our cities. That happened over there, not here. But there is now here. Today, it is the United States of America, our shining city on the hill, that is sliding into division, hatred, autocracy, and political violence. And leaders who do no more than curse the darkness, stoke fear, prejudice, and suspicion. DEI has been replaced by affirmative action for those who fail up, the mediocre and the dangerously unqualified sycophants.
Oh my gosh.
Decades of refugee resettlement policy for the poor and oppressed, no matter the color of their skin, has been replaced by explicit affirmative action for white South Afrikaners. Each time I hear, "Make America Great Again," a rallying cry to turn the clock back, I ask, what year in this nation's history are you referring to? A year when blacks had no vote, when women had no voice, when people of different races or the same sex could not marry, when thousands of the unvaccinated died of polio, when carbon emissions were released into the air unfiltered and unregulated. Friends and neighbors, history rhymes. In 1965, 60 years ago, Martin Luther King told an audience that his generation will have to repent, not for the words and actions of the bad people, but for the silence, apathy, and indifference of the good people.
Wow.
As the song goes, and I hope everybody here listens to my show on WGBO, by the way.
Yes.
As the song goes, wake up, everybody.
Yes.
No more sleeping in bed. Yes. No more backward thinking. Time to think ahead.
Yes.
We are still a democracy, and elections have consequences. They can suspend health and human services for America. They can suspend humanity in the enforcement of our immigration laws. Some of them think they can suspend habeas corpus, but they can't suspend elections. People ask, what can we do? Your vote is your voice. Vote, tell others to vote. Work the phones, text, get on the bus, answer the call when Carrie Shavat calls you. Knock on doors, give, yes, dig into your own pockets. Do not accept the response, my vote won't make a difference. Turn anger into action. Indifference is defeat, and apathy is a highly contagious virus. There's an election in 2.5 weeks. There's another election in 1 year and 2.5 weeks. And another in 3 years and 2.5 weeks. Leave no one behind. The arc of our democracy still points upward, but it's only a democracy so long as we keep it. Thank you.
Hold this, brother.
NJ.org here, and any
NJ.org. And
Yeah,
what is
that's
your
right.
name?
Jay Treble. My son is running for Congress in Arizona, District 1st.
Well, my name is Jay Johnson. My son is not running for Congress.
Hey, Jay Johnson, I've seen you on television.
Okay.
So, what brings us here today?
Our democracy, love of our country, love of our democracy. Let's turn anger into action. Democracies can die. And so we're here to encourage people to vote, to encourage people to encourage other people to vote, to get involved, wake up. Theme of my remarks will be, let's wake up, everybody. As the song goes, no more sleeping in bed, time for thinking ahead.
Why are you here?
For democracy, for sure. Yes. Here we are.
Hoping to save our nation
Yes.
from fascism.
Yes. We have to be here to save our nation.
We are so happy to be here and with everybody else. Let's keep going.
Almost speechless because I'm not exactly sure. All we got to do is hope that we survive this. And what we're doing now is our way of protest in a peaceful way that this is the way the country feels. We need to see that, and we're happy to be here.
Hey, go.
Hi, no kings today, everybody. I'm a union frog.
And we're here to do the right thing because that's what we do.
We're here to show that America will not stand for a king.
Up for democracy and down with autocracy.
This is what democracy looks like. There are no kings in this country.
We have to show that we have to save this country. You know.
Ben Franklin said they gave us a republic if we can keep it. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to keep our republic.
And we're very peaceful and we're very patriotic. Doing these kinds of things shows our patriot.
A peaceful protester here, asserting my First Amendment rights. I'm not the enemy, just an old lady.
Yes, great. This is a great event, and we're very much looking forward to being a part of it. And I'm so glad that we're having an excellent turnout. Looking forward to seeing a lot more people come here within the next couple of hours. So let's rock and roll here. Go democracy.
Hi, let's make America human again. How's that? Let's make America kind again. Let's make America respectful again. Let's make America just love again. Love each other, love one another.
Give me a hug.
Oh, give me a hug.
Okay, Mr.
Get the wide shot. I want Rogers.
All right, I'm here because I love my country. I want to keep it safe. I think what's going on is horrible, and we need to say something, stand up for it.
I feel the same. I love our country. That's why I'm here. I also think one man should not have so much power unchecked.
All right. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's about freedom. I mean, everybody should join in. I mean, it should be blatantly obvious now. I mean, if it wasn't at the beginning, anybody thought that this was some presidency that was going to do something for America should just take a look. Everything that he promised, everything that he said is exactly opposite. Nobody asked for the cuts in the federal government. Nobody asked for the schools to be gutted. Nobody asked for any of this stuff. We asked for inflation to be down. We asked for prices to be taken care of. We want this country to be taken care of, not for President Trump to take care of himself.
Wide shot. Okay.
I'm here for the No Kings rally. What a great day. Woo! Freedom!
Here.
Hi, I'm here to support my country.
Well, that was short.
I am here because I'm sick of discrimination and all this stupidity that's going on nowadays.
I'm here for my daughter and all the daughters and their rights.
Oh, why are you here? Yell at him.
No King Day!
Little softer, little
Little King Day! No! He's gone!
No King Days! No King Days!
This land belongs to you and me. And if you know it, sing along. And if you don't know it, you can sing along too, because we're very happy.
Who's talking? My name's Elaine. I'm English, you can tell. I do live here. And I hate what Mr. Trump is doing to this country and to democracy everywhere. Our freedoms are there for a reason.
Hi, I'm Beverly. I'm from New Jersey, and I hate what's happening. I protested during Vietnam, and I'm back protesting again. Thank you.
every time he sees attention, and he needs attention every second of every day. The kind of boy who's quick to hit, pound his fists and throw a fit each time he finds a game hasn't gone his way. No sweetness, all ego, and the thinnest skin. Ignores what you've said, does whatever comes into his head, 'cause Daddy said the rules don't apply to him. Oh, who put the toddler in the center of the room? Handed him a rule set to lead us to our doom. See the fire trucks come rolling in. The world is all superlative. He's the greatest, smartest, bestest kid. All he ever wants is just to win, win, win. Oh, is not the place. The situation room is not where our toddler belongs. Suck it, Donald, win the first chance.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming. Over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. And oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the
stand up and represent the people of this state. He's just for gas and electricity. You see, people are struggling in this country right now. Is defending the First Amendment, the freedom of speech. But we have one party led by. Are you fired up? Let's go win. Thank you so much.
Arrived. But I want to tell a quick. Mikey is on the helicopter pilot that I rode over her daughter's bike. And her first question to me, bike where it was supposed to be. She was holding her daughter accountable. Accountable. Yes, we give that a round of applause. Donald Trump accountable when he makes decisions. We need Mikey Sherrill as our next governor. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Montclair, New Jersey's own Mikey Sherrill.
To do a No Kings rally than the People's Republic of Montclair. It is great to see everybody here. And you know, as I go up and down the state and we think about what this means, I hear again and again and again, I want to create opportunity
for my friends, for my family, for my kids, for their kids. I want to make sure we all have a shot because this president is running a worldwide extortion racket and putting billions of dollars in his pocket. Not here, not in New Jersey, because I got to tell you, at every step of the way, I have seen this country create opportunity. I've seen it on my mom's side of the family. You know what? My grandpa's family lost everything in the Great Depression. His dad lost his job. He lost his house. They moved back to the farm. And yet after the war, my grandpa got a good union job. And with that job, he was able to raise his 8 kids, and when he got sick, he had benefits. He didn't put our family back into poverty. But it didn't end there because I saw it on my dad's side of the family. He grew up poor in West Virginia. By the time he was 13, both of his parents had died. And yet he was able to work hard and to put himself through college, and he didn't have debt for decades. So he helped get my family into the middle class. But it didn't end there because I have seen it in my own life. When I went to my dad, I said, you know what? I was in the 5th grade. I said, I want to be a Navy pilot. I want to go to the Naval Academy. And you know what my dad said? He said, Mikey, I don't actually think the Naval Academy takes women. He said, I'm not sure if the Navy has women pilots. But I knew that in this country, we create opportunity, we don't shut it down. And so I graduated in the first class of women from the Naval Academy, eligible on ships and aircraft. So even in my own life, I've seen opportunity. And I am telling you, and by the way, look around, there are thousands of people out here today. I am telling you that every single person here today has a story about how in this country, their family had access to opportunity that they wouldn't have found anywhere else in the world, or how they had opportunity that their mom or their grandma never would have dreamed of. That's what we've created, and it is so iconic to this country that we know it the world over as the American dream. That is what I'm fighting to preserve here in New Jersey. That is why I'm running for governor. And so I hear from people again and again, if I'm going to have access to opportunity, if I'm going to make it here, you've got to drive my costs down. And so that's why on day one, I'm declaring a state of emergency on utility costs. I'm freezing rate hikes on day one. And I hear from people, it's too expensive housing, rental prices, so I am going after people who are colluding to raise rental prices. I am going to open up grants for first-time home buyers so you can create opportunity, you can create generational wealth for your families. I'm going to take on those PBMs, those middlemen, because people are telling me, Mikey, sometimes I can't pay for both my prescription drugs and my family's grocery bills. So we're going to take on PBMs, the middlemen, raising prescription drug costs so we can drive them down. So whether it's utility costs, housing costs, healthcare costs, we are going to drive down costs here in New Jersey for families. But it doesn't end at the border of New Jersey, because we know what's coming from Washington. We know at every level this president is raising costs on people. So whether it's that tariff regime, where he's pocketing billions while the people of New Jersey pay higher costs on everything from the cup of coffee in the morning to the groceries in the afternoon, at every level going up, small businesses going out of business, big businesses not hiring, or whether it's that one big beautiful bill. What is so beautiful? What is so beautiful about not providing food for hungry kids. That's not who we are. That's not New Jersey. And then saying he's going to terminate the Gateway Tunnel project. That could mean almost 100,000 jobs for families. That's how we create opportunity. Not cutting that out. So at every turn, we are facing a country where we in New Jersey are trying to open up opportunity. But we've got a guy in Washington, D.C. that thinks he's going to reap all of the benefits of being in charge. We're going to fight it. We're going to fight it tooth and nail. So I know the fact that you're here today means you have either voted or you have a plan to vote. Am I right? I thought so. And look around. We got a lot of people here. But we got to get more people out to vote. So I want each and every one of you to think about 5 people. 5 people that you can check in with. Make sure they got a plan to vote. Make sure they have a ride to the polls if they need it. Make sure they know about early voting and where their polling place is. Make sure they are voting, because together we are going to prove something. Because I want to tell you one final thing.
What's that?
New Jersey is not a red state. New Jersey is not a purple state. New Jersey is a blue state. So when we vote, we win. When we vote, we win. When we vote, we win. So let's vote New Jersey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Great seeing you guys.
Mikey, 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 Mikey.